Hello, everyone. Raymond Moore, Kilter Prepper. How's everybody doing? You're watching Coffee with Ray. Good coffee this morning. It's 37 degrees outside, and so we're out here having coffee. We were watching the dogs and everything, but our yard is too stinking muddy, so we put them in so we wouldn't have muddy, dirty dogs. So today's topic is Civil War prepping, tracking yourself. And I think I'm going to do kind of a series on this here for the next several days on things because I don't know about you, but I know a lot of people out there are concerned about the possibilities of some sort of civil war. We have the whole shenanigans going on down there by the southern border, and the truckers are heading on down there and everything. In fact, I think they're supposed to get there on February 3rd to Eagle Pass and things. But already farmers and so forth have been showing up down there and doing stuff. So we're seeing it take place and everything. So there's a lot of stuff going on in civil down there at the southern border. But also we're seeing with the elections coming up, no matter what, there's going to be some people who are upset. And I think that if the current administration loses, then we're going to see a lot of fires and protests. And of course, those are peaceful protests and everything. Yeah, they're burning stuff down and everything, but that's peaceful, But here, if conservatives even meet together or gather together, that's a whole another different ball game and things like that. But there's a lot of concern and a lot of news articles and everything starting to come out here recently that they are speculating over a civil war. Now, will it happen or not? Again, I don't know. But being a good prepper, we need to be prepared. And what I want to do here in this series is kind of tell you what I do. And if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, then toss it out the window and everything. But the biggest thing that I wanted to do is, you need to be able to track yourself. You need to put down what is it you want to accomplish, what goals you need to be done, what things need to be done, what stuff needs to be gathered together, and are you also getting yourself prepared mentally and physically and so forth and so on. So, but what we need to do is track ourselves, and the way that I do that is with my Core 4 notebook. And a lot of you guys have seen me talk about Core 4 again. Core 4 is health, self, love, money. And those are the four areas that I work hard at working to improve, working to better myself, expand, grow, so forth and so on. And I use my Core 4 tracking notebook, and this is the one that I've got going for this first quarter 2024. I do one every quarter, and this enables me to kind of track what I'm doing. And so today you can see that I've got my January 31st, forgot the date, and this is all the stuff that I'm doing to track myself. And so at the top of the book, or top of the thing, I do health, self, love, money. And then I've also add thoughts and prayers. And so what I do is every day I get up and I kind of map out my day so that I can accomplish what I want to accomplish. And again, what I've done is I've taken just a common old everyday notebook. Now mine, I've got a plastic cover on this, and so I like the plastic covers. Otherwise, I'll rip it to pieces. I've done that before in the past, and so I've just found that these plastic ones really work well. And then I give some sort of goal, or what's my primary goal. My primary goal this quarter is taking it to the next level. And again, I put a picture of myself, or I put a picture of what motivates me. Last quarter, I had a picture of me and my family. This quarter, since it is me driven, I've got a picture of me. So this is what I do to really help track myself. And again, I do this by, again, putting health, self, love, money, and then these are all the goals and things that I want to do in all these different areas. And when I accomplish that, I check it off and add it to, just check it off, knowing that I got that done and taken care of. And this is a great way to organize yourself and get going. So many people want to focus on health, and how you focus on health. What are you doing to exercise and everything? What are you doing diet wise and things? And so, mark down what is your things that you want to accomplish. Big goals are, like a monthly goal or 3 month goal is something is like, say, lose 10 pounds. Well, that's not what you want to do in this. What you want to do is daily goals, because you eat the elephant one bite at a time. And I found that when you break things down into smaller goals, you're able to accomplish more. So, for example, in the health arena, what I did is I did 100 sword strokes this morning. I did, 3 sets of push-ups, 3 sets of curls, 3 sets of tricep, and that was my morning workout for today. So I accomplished that. I check them off. Did I do them? Yes, I did. And then I have myself. And so for self things, what is it that I need to do for me? And so with that, I'm doing the Prayer Habez devotional. And so I marked that one off, did my Prayer Habez devotional with that. And then also I've got some phone calls that I need to make for myself. And so I've got those written down in my notebook. In the love section, I've written down, I need to, let's see, because the love section is for Cynthia, is I need to put away the Christmas tree. Yeah, it's been up that long. Let's see. And then we got straw. I need to get some straw for the backyard. And then also my daughter's gigantic dollhouse is still sitting in the living room. And so I need to take care of that. So these are things that I've done. And then for the money area, again, that's things for business and what you're doing and everything. And I have, some tasks for that I'm doing. And so by taking on these small tasks and doing this and mapping out your tasks daily, you're truly able to eat that elephant at one bite at a time. So I highly, highly encourage that you start doing these things now so that you get in the habit of succeeding and accomplishing your goals, accomplishing your tasks, so that you can see those little steps moving forward. And by doing that, you're going to then accomplish your big goals. And so, again, a lot of people want to lose weight. And so, are you eating healthy? I follow the 1950s diet. This is a diet that I've developed and it's been very successful. I've dropped 30 pounds, in this last year, and I'm keeping it off. Doing that, I'm down to 198 right now. And what I'm working on for myself is actually reducing my BMI, body mass index, or that extra fat that you got, hanging around on your body. So I'm doing that, working on trimming up my body and everything, looking for endurance, not those bodybuilding strength or anything like that. So I'm doing high reps, low weights, and or just high reps period. So for example, today I came out and I did 100 strokes on my sword. So again, constantly just doing high reps, low weight, and doing that. And so these are things that you can do and everything. But for you to do it and to do it right, you've got to track yourself. So by doing these things, we're preparing for whatever is coming down the road. In today's example, what I'm talking about is the possibility of a civil war. I mean, you can track, be concerned about the economic collapse, or you can be concerned about EMP and zombies and nuclear attack, whatever it is that drives you, start tracking yourself so that you can accomplish those goals so that you can meet that big goal. And again, it's all about eating the elephant one bite at a time. So many people out there want to hit the home run every time, and you're just not going to do it, folks. But what you want to do is what you want to focus on is just hitting those singles, get it, just hit the single, hit the single, hit the single, get to first base. And by doing that, you're able to really achieve a lot more, get a lot farther versus, really trying to hit those home runs. Now, again, if you hit a home run, great, but really work at hitting the singles. Another thing that you want to focus on, or what I try to focus on, for example, in my exercises today, instead of doing 100, strokes with my sword, I did 101. And so push-ups, I did 31, 3 sets. For my weights and everything, I always did one more. And so by doing those little one mores helps you develop that self-discipline, excuse me, and helps you achieve so much more, because so many people do not do the one more, and by achieving and doing that one more is really good. In fact, a very good book by Ed Milet is called The Power of One More. I highly recommend you getting it, reading it. It is a great book. It really will help you push further and help you achieve more. And it just has so many great nuggets of information. I've read it 1.5 times already, and what I may do is even drag it out and read it a third time. So I really highly encourage that. Another thing that I do when I read and everything is I like books. I've got my Kindle and everything like that, but my books I can highlight. So I'm always highlighting my books. All my books have got highlighters in them and everything. So stock up on some highlighters when you're reading, so you can highlight those areas that, these nuggets that just kind of jump off the page and everything, and or even write in the margins or something like that. But that's what you want to do is, work at doing these one more things. Work at just taking care of the day. Don't worry about tomorrow. Yesterday is already gone. Look at what you can do to accomplish the goals today, because the small goals accomplished are big wins in the future. And so again, this is what I do. This is what I use is my notebook, and I highly recommend you guys getting something. Build something yourself. You can do a binder. You can do some. In fact, I'm really tempted to create a PDF and share it with you all so that you guys can have the ability to track yourselves and everything, and make a binder and stuff so that you can see what I do. And again, if this works for you, great. If it doesn't, then no biggie. But what you want to do is get ready now. Start doing these things now while we still have time, so that we can prepare for whatever is coming down the road. Again, the big thing that I'm focusing on right now, because I'm deeply concerned about what's going on in the southern border. I'm deeply concerned about the coming up elections. I think no matter what, some side is going to get really butthurt, and we may see some terrible things take place because people are upset. And so I think that this is a real thing that we need to be focused on and really be prepared for. And, that's it that I can think of. Get your notebook, folks. Do it. Get it going. And if you need help on this or anything, then reach out, contact me. I'm here to help you guys. And so often people, I tell you this, and so many people out there struggling. But if you need help, reach out and talk to me. I'll be glad to spend time with you, help you get going, get those little wheels moving and everything. So, but do me a favor, like, subscribe, share, ring that little bell, share this video. If it's helpful for you, might be helpful to others. And then also give me a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Do that thumbs up for me. Help me get those algorithms going and everything. So we have Chantel, we have Heather, we have Holly, we have A Clover. Cover. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but we've got some people in the room. So good to see you guys. And so, do it and do it well. And just keep hitting it forward, because you can win, but it just takes small steps, baby steps. Do the baby steps and you'll see victories. So that's everything, folks. Raven Moore, Kilter Prepper, Coffee with Ray. We'll see you. Goodbye. God bless, and Kilt on.